For the first time ever, an ordinary person stepped out into open space. Yes, you heard that right. It wasn't an astronaut or some elite athlete, just a regular guy like you and me. The moment happened during the Polaris Dawn mission, and the person in question was Jared Isaacman, a billionaire space tourist with a thirst for adventure. Imagine the scene. No fancy airlock, just a simple door opening into the vast void of space. And out goes Jared, like it was no big deal. Wild, right? Now, let's rewind a bit. A few years back, Isaacman, already bitten by the space bug after a previous flight with SpaceX, decided he wanted more. So he booked another series of flights, 4 to be exact, and this one, Polaris Dawn, was the first. He didn't just want to orbit Earth, though. No, Jared needed something with a twist. Enter the unprecedented spacewalk. Polaris Dawn is not your typical NASA-style mission. None of the 4 participants are professional astronauts. Along with Jared, there's Scott Poteet, a pilot, and 2 SpaceX engineers, Anna Menon and Sarah Gillis. What's even crazier? The way they stepped into space was unlike anything ever done before. Usually, a spaceship has an airlock for these kinds of maneuvers. Not here. Instead, they just depressurized the entire ship, opened the door, and out they went. Of course, this wasn't as casual as it sounds. The crew had to prepare for the dangerous conditions of open space. This meant cleaning nitrogen from their blood. Yes, that's a thing, to prevent it from boiling in the vacuum of space. Slowly, methodically, the air was vented from the spacecraft, and with the nerves of steel, Isaacman took his historic steps into the cosmos. For a few brief minutes, he floated outside, gazing back at Earth with nothing but the blackness of space surrounding him. And then came Sarah's turn, testing out a brand new spacesuit that Elon Musk's team designed to be both functional and stylish. She moved with calculated precision, testing the suit's flexibility. But Polaris Dawn wasn't just about a cool spacewalk. The mission set another milestone by reaching a record-breaking altitude of nearly 870 miles above Earth, higher than the International Space Station. As a bonus, they passed through the Earth's radiation belts, an area so dangerous even astronauts usually avoid it. Why take that risk? Elon Musk's ambitious Mars plans. He wants to test how humans can handle radiation exposure as part of his grand vision to colonize the Red Planet. This short encounter with radiation was just a taste of what future Mars travelers will face. So what's the takeaway from all this? Space tourism is getting real, and it's not just for astronauts anymore. But it's not without its risks and challenges. With people like Isaacman leading the charge, we're witnessing a new era where ordinary people can step out into the vastness of space. Though, as we saw, ordinary might not be the best word for someone willing to brave such extremes. Now the question remains, will this experience pave the way for humans to travel even further, to places like Mars? One thing's for sure, Elon Musk is just getting started.